Hey, what's up everybody? It's Isaac with the Butcher Shop. I lost a lot of footage last week and only posted about 5 minutes of it, so what I actually did, I shut this door, the driver's side, and I realized that this all caved in right here when I welded it the first time. I didn't catch it in the beginning, but then I had to fix it, I had to slice down through here again, and then all the way back to about right in here, and then pulled this out about 1/4 of an inch, and then put some pieces on the back side of here, then re-welded that. Well, in doing that, then that actually messed up these holes right here. So I had to cut this patch back out for the door latch and refigure that out. So what I'm gonna do is finish welding this. This is a game plan anyways. I never like to make game plans because I never stick to them. But I'd like to finish welding that up. I forgot my die grinder to get these a little bit smoother, so maybe we can use the 4.5 inch grinder with a flap disc on it. If not I can use the drill to do these little wheels like this, and these actually do a really good job, but they work better on a die grinder. So if I have to, I'll go to Harbor Freight, I guess, tonight and buy another one, because I forgot mine at work, like I said. But go ahead and finish welding this up, and I'd like to start and grind some of those welds down, and maybe put a little bit of Bondo over it, and get the rest of that blue off, and prime that also. I started bringing all the rest of the parts down. Like I had the 66 original grill, but since I went with 67 fenders, I have to use the 66 grill. And this, I can't remember what they call this, but it bolts onto the bottom of the grill. It's pretty hammered, and I'll probably have to end up buying a new one. So I'm gonna have to buy one of those, and I'll probably end up having to buy another rocker panel. But as far as that, I'm not gonna mess around with the rocker panel tonight. But I would like to get some Bondo on it, maybe start doing a little bit at a time. The fenders are new, so I don't have to Bondo any of that stuff, but I would start to like to get it to all, like I'll do like a little piece here and a little piece there, and then more of the motor parts come in. I have to get probably 2 or 3 more things before I can start actually working on the motor and putting it together. But I did get the lifters in, and I know people's been having trouble with lifters and cams and all that, and flat tappets. So I figured out, I watched a video on a guy called Cutter, I think his name is. He shows you how to measure the lifters and make sure that you only got like maybe 1 to 2 thousandths of crown in them. So I might show a little bit of video of that. I did go to Harbor Freight today and get one of these. It'll help me when it comes to Bondo in the back, get that kind of flush. And I wish I would have brought my die grinder. I completely forgot about it. I may be able to do away with it. I may be able to I might not have to use it, but let's start on this for now, and then I'll get back to Bondo and some of that stuff back there. Alrighty. I still am going to use the that kind of like nut thing for these that holds it in the back, but I didn't put that other plate on, so got kind of tired of messing around with it. There we go. See, it still has a little bit of a gap right here, but when I put the shims in the front, it's going to take care of, see, because you can see this needs to go in and this needs to go in down here, but it isn't so much as a bend anymore, because it started about right here and it just started going right in and I didn't even catch it. But so that'll be that for now. Kind of like to put some Bondo in it, so we're gonna grind this down and put a little bit of Bondo in her. Another thing I did last weekend that I recorded and the video got deleted. Thanks, GoPro. But anyways, I did the seats. Reupholstered the seats, and of course by reupholster I mean Mexican blanket. I went to our fabric store down the road because they were going out of business, hoping they would have some sales, and they really didn't. But when I took all the original stuff off of it down to the springs, it had like a burlap over top of it, maybe so the springs didn't poke you in the, you know. But so I put burlap down over top of the springs, and it didn't have from the factory any padding in it, but I did get this 1 inch kind of like foam put over top of that, and then I went and got 2 Mexican blankets. I'm not going to use this seat for a long time because it's a 4-door seat, meaning that it's stationary. This thing will not fold to let somebody in the back of a two-door car. So I'll end up buying a new seat anyways before too long. I pulled the rear seats out of the attic today. Man, they're bad. So I'll probably end up having to buy new rear seats also. But it'll work for now, for a couple months anyways. But yeah, that's the seat. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I've never done it before, but I kind of did cut it short down here, and yeah. Oh well, you won't see that. Especially at 100 miles an hour, you won't see that. So let's get on grinding this real quick and throwing some mud and trying to make this look like a two-door car. You can see right here where it's dimpled in, right there and right there, back in through here. That's where I took that pipe and tried to roll these fenders in. And then I tried to hammer them in, I tried everything, and that's why I had to eventually just cleaning this wheel real quick. I had to narrow the rear end. Now, shoot, I got all kinds of room under here now. I can actually lower it even more. Don't know if I'm going to yet or not, but that's pretty much just trying to, I'm not taking it down to bare metal. I gotta do this last little bit. Take this Chevy 2 emblem off. I have the Chevy 60, that's a 66 emblem. I have the 67, which I don't know which one I'm gonna use. I mean, this thing's like it's a mix between 66 and 67, I guess you could say. But we'll get some Bondo on there, actually just these parts, because this right in here, like I said, I'm gonna have to cut all this back out because of rust. But I'll get some, first I'm gonna get a new battery in this awesome GoPro, and then GoPro strikes again. I'll get a battery in this thing and then get some Bondo mixed up, and then I'll be back. Alright, we got some Bondo going on. I found some, I did go out and buy some, but I have a little bit left over from probably 20 years ago. Should be okay. I don't know nothing about this stuff, so I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Probably have to grind it back off. I don't know. And you probably, I don't take what I'm saying here, like this is like the second or third time I've ever did this, so if you got any other tips or anything you want to add, just put it in the comments. But you probably don't want to put it on like a cardboardish or anything like that, or wood or something like that, and mix it up. So what I did, I went out and found some cardboard. Like all this stuff might get into it. I don't think it would matter. I mean, it hardens up and you're supposed to sand it. Can't be that big of a deal. And like I said, I'm not a pro at this, so if anybody's got any tips, go ahead and leave them in the comments. It might have been too much. I don't know. I hate this stuff. I'm not a Bondo guy. Alright, let's see what we can mess up. Oh, I already got it on the camera. That's awesome. Probably should have turned off the air compressor. It's going to kick on here in a few minutes and drowned me out. That may be good enough for now. We'll sand this down and then we'll get back into it. I still have to get up into the window opening, like right up and through here, all the way around actually, but I figured that air compressor would kick on. Oh, I dropped my wrench and I'll never get that back. Dang it. Like I said, I bought this today at Harbor Freight. Hopefully this will help me get it straight. I mean, I have a DA, but it's like 6 inches. And I've seen the DAs, it's like 8 inches. So I might end up investing in one of them. Those are actually really cool. But this will actually help me, like I said, hold it straight instead of sanding in one area. Maybe it'll get it straighter. And I don't think this is the right sandpaper for this. Handy dispenser. I don't know. This is all they had. This is what I'm going to use. It's really fun. Hardcore. I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll work. If not, I have a gallon of Bondo. Good stuff. Let's try and get this working, because in the morning I'm going to come back out and sand that. Let me see if I can find a plug for this or take it off with something else that I'm not using. I'll be back. And I'm back. See if she works. I think I turned the air off, yeah. Whew, it's right over here. Wonder if it's got any speeds. I don't know what that is. Maybe I should have read the directions. Oh. Okay, clamp it. Alright, well, I don't know. Looks like it'll work. And I gotta oil it. Forgot to do that. But that's for tonight. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, we'll let this dry tonight, come in, sand it down with bing, this thing. And oh man. Yeah, these holes on the door. Dang it. One there and there. Probably hammer and dolly this back out. And she's got some holes down in here. I do have that other door, the front door of the 4-door. If that makes sense. I think it does. Actually, that isn't it for tonight. We'll go ahead and I'll put this grill on here. I don't know, maybe it'll look a little bit a little bit, when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit better. Yeah, let's get this grill on here, and then that'll be it. Starting to look like a car. And like I said, I brought a bunch of things with me from up at the other garage. Like these, the vents. I might sand them down and paint them black. Pretty crusty. The 67 ones that I have, windshield wipers. The 67 vents that go on the inside. They are black, but I accidentally cracked them. Stuff happens. See, this is actually the 67. I don't know if I can maybe sand this. It's like a plastic, and it's cracked right there. I don't know, maybe I could save this one. Oh, that's cool. It gives your tire pressure. I didn't even see that when I was taking it apart. Still has the tire pressure and everything. It's kind of cool. There's the 67, and here is the 66. It's kind of plain Jane. Oh, it's got the tire thing on it too. Huh. But yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I thought I brought the headlight bezels down, but I didn't. I'll bring the headlight bezels down tomorrow. Put them in. It may look kind of cool. I'd like to get the fenders actually bolted on and everything bolted on where it goes. And then actually there goes with that plan stuff, ruining the plan. I started taking out this in here. So I got this piece removed. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna carry this probably all the way over to here. Maybe not, maybe stop it right there and just have a plate, butt it up and like right into it and come off here. And then it'll go from here all the way across to right here. And then it'll hide all this stuff down through here. So I might, I'll probably get something like this stuff here. It's aluminum, white on one side and kind of like a brushed on the other side. Might get a 4x8 sheet of that and put that inside of there on both sides. Then I can get like a bead roller and roll it, make it look better-ish. And then, well, actually tomorrow I'll make up like a cardboard cutout of it, like a pattern, I guess, and then I'll have that done. But I'll start bringing pieces down, headlight bezels and all that stuff tomorrow, and then we'll get into grinding on that Bondo, and I'll have to put some primer on it. But yeah, she's starting to come around. Not too bad. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning, back at it again. Looks like the Bondo dried up pretty good, hard as a rock now. Go ahead and grind this down. I ordered this morning the rocker panel for this side, so hopefully it'll be here this week. And this week I'll also get started on the motor, on building it. Go ahead and grind this down, see what it looks like, and then I'll hop inside and work on getting a panel made for that right there. Well, not bad for the first one. It's gonna need like a feel right in here. Kind of sinks in a little bit, and you can tell in a couple spots it needs more. Down in here we need some more. Right in here, big time. But like I was saying, it's not going to be a SEMA car, so I'm not really worried about it. Main thing is getting this thing on the road pretty quick, and then I'll work on it as I go along. I'm gonna spray a little bit of primer on it because I'm gonna move on to that panel on the inside, get some of that inside stuff done. I mean, this is the first time I've ever done this. This isn't like, I've used Bondo before, but I am nowhere near I guess what I'm trying to say is if you guys are going to do this, you should seek out a professional. I'm just trying to hurry up and get this thing on the road. So let me spray some primer on this to seal it up. Yeah, you can really see where I was talking about, where I tried to roll it and it bent that up pretty good. And there's still holes in here. This is where it needs it, right in here real bad. I don't know if you can see that because of the light or... Yeah, you can see right in there. Right in this area, right in here. But hey, at night it's going to look really good. Yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, this is the first time I've done any of this stuff. Never done a 4-door to 2-door conversion. I've never really did body panels or any of that. I mean, I've messed around with stuff, but not this extreme. I'm no good at body work, but I'm gonna get it on the road anyways. Like I said, that if I'm driving by, it'll look decent. I gotta fix this right here. Probably fix that somehow. That panel, rocker panel, should be in next week. Next week I'll do the rocker panel. These holes, these 2 holes. I'll mess with this a little bit, try and dolly that out, and then these holes down here. But as of right now, I'd like to hop in here and get this handled. Not really sure how I'm going to do this yet. Well, I know I need to take the rest of this panel out, so because this is flush with this, so it'll probably be from right here and then come around underneath here, and then I'll tie it into here, and then it'll probably cover all this. Hopefully it won't look too stupid, but I'm going to make it first out of cardboard. And then, like I said, I'll probably buy a 4x8 sheet panel of aluminum and make it kind of like this stuff right here. This is actually stuff that goes on the side of like semi trailers and stuff. So let me get everything cleaned out of there, get some tools in there, and then I'll be back. Well, I think that'll be good enough for now. I need to make it a little longer and make this up. I wonder if I can put it in behind of it. If I put it in behind, alright, well I brought the seats down. Put the seats in first and then I'll see where the seats are gonna land up or end up. seats are in, you won't even really see this part or this. That right there is much. So I think what I'm going to do is just probably try and hide it in behind. I think probably try and hide it in behind there, and then I can put weather strip on all this, because I think weather strip goes on all that stuff anyways, but you won't see any of this. Or yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Boy, this seat really, I think I need to buy a new rear seat also. This thing's broke pretty bad. But hey, I won't be sitting back here, so. Where'd my pattern go? Actually, I kind of like it up against there. I may just cut it right here and have it go over to there. Let me try that real quick. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so that's going to be our pattern. So what I need to do is just, when I go to cut this, I will butt it up against here, and it'll come to here, and then I'll probably put a slice so I can bend it in a little bit, and it butts up inside, up right in against it. Damn, I can't talk today. And then I'll make this come flush down through here. So that'll be it. We'll just screw it into here. I don't know if I have enough aluminum on that. I did throw away a dryer, and I ended up cutting it off, the sides of it off. But I think this aluminum is what we're going to use. Yeah, dang it, I don't have enough. see what we got now.
Aluminum.
And then I'll probably buy a bead roller, and then roll some type of patterns in here or something. So I got the pattern now, and then pretty much it on that piece. Let's see if it fits on the other side. Once I get this piece out, it will. Yeah, once I get that piece out, it will. Well, I don't have the aluminum to cut this piece. I don't have the rocker panel. I'll probably slather a little bit more Bondo on that out there, and then call her a day, or a weekend, I guess. But I just wanted to say thanks for watching. And I know that there's people out there that make all kinds of videos about this, about a 4-door to a 2-door conversion, but that's literally the first time, well, this is literally the first time that I've ever done it. I know it's probably not a big deal to a lot of people, but to me it is. So I was doing it anyways, and I just figured I'd put it out there if somebody wanted to watch it, or if it helped somebody, or if somebody could help me do some of this stuff. Give me some ideas. But I'm going to start slowly this week on the motor, getting it ready. And as soon as I get it done, I'm going to throw the wiring harness back in here and get it on the road. I don't care what it looks like. We'll slowly work on it. If you're always working on something, you're not having fun with it. If you're not having fun with it, it's not really interesting anymore. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and